Pretty good guy about his word.
All right, here we are with John Horgan. We've been talking a little bit. Here we are, but we're looking at some of his daggers here, and he's going to tell us a little bit about everything that he brought on the table, some really special things, especially this blade right over here. But take it right away.
Buddy, I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
So I'm at 3P at the Blade Show in Atlanta 2025. I got some folders, just a couple of folders that I had. One is goat horn, and the other one is walrus. Feather patterns on them. They're flippers.
That's cool.
Then we come into a big buoy. So this is probably the nicest piece of steel I've ever made in my life. Mosaic Damascus, all 24 karat S-guard, fossilized walrus, or fossilized mammoth, gold pins. Do my own leather work. The guild was nice enough to award me best of show and best buoy with it yesterday, so I appreciate the guild. We're leaning into a little bit of a dagger. So this is a Peter sight handle with a red jasper from Africa. 24 karat gold. There's a ruby, a diamond, a sapphire, and an emerald on the crown.
Wow, that's cool.
So there's almost 3/4 of an ounce of gold on it. The quilt pattern is on the frame, and
That's impressive.
case color hardening the guard. And then, of course, you have to have the sheath to match.
Wow. Now, what is that? Is that just
That's shark skin.
shark skin?
So, yeah. Shark.
Very cool.
And then we lean into another little buoys, fossilized walrus, 14 karat gold pins, 24 karat gold, and another mosaic, caiman hide inlaid sheath.
That's so cool. Man, y'all have no idea the true beauty of some of these. You actually have to see them in person to get what they really are, but they are just incredible pieces.
So I was actually in the military for a little bit with my twin brother. So I actually have the man that actually died with my twin brother is named McNulty. Mike McNulty was also a twin. So the twins are together today. This is the McNulty fighter, and this is the Bob Horgan fighter. So this is the #1 Bob Horgan. It's coming on a 20-year anniversary of my brother being killed in Iraq. So I did 20 of these. They're numbered 1 through 20. All the numbered knives are gone, besides the #1, which is auctioned, and will be auctioned off, and I'll let everybody know who won it on Veterans Day.
That's very cool. So Veterans Day.
Veterans Day.
Excellent.
You can follow me on Instagram at Horgan.John or Facebook at John Horgan.
Perfect. Guys, here's his info. Check him out. If you're looking for anything, I highly recommend him. His fighters are amazing. His buoys are incredible. His folders are just slick as all get out. Congratulations on all the best shows and the best buoy.
Thanks, Mark.
Every year, I always try to come by and see you here at Bradford, USA. So you tell me, what's new and how are things?
All right. Hello, everybody. We are actually having quite a few new things.
Sweet.
So I'm going to start with the Ultralight Guardian 3.5.
Oh,
So this is something where we designed it based purely on weight, which is a unique perspective. So we took the thickness of this blade, comparing to the Guardian 3.5. This is 0.150, this is 0.125. So taking it down thinner. We wanted to reduce weight at all costs. So only full height flats. And then we've got this super cool medium grit heel ply. All right, sir, I'm going to hand this to you.
Sweet. Let's see.
And I want you to tell me how much that weighs.
I'm going to hand it to my buddy. Dude.
Take a guess.
I would have to guess approximately 2.9 ounces.
I was going to say like
I'm
3.
not gonna lie, I read it on the side. It's on the side.
I know. So 2.9 ounces.
It's super light.
It's awesome. It's we wanted it to be that hunter skinning knife. We wanted it to be in your backpack when weight matters and you want things to be light. It also just is the perfect like forget it's there pocket carry.
Yeah.
So I'm loving that. to make it really light, we know we couldn't do leather. Leather weighs quite a bit, so we did a lightweight kydex, which is 1.1 ounces,
Very cool.
4 ounces, and there you go.
4 ounces on a great lightweight EDC.
So now we're gonna go over to our culinary line
All right.
because we do have something special. So the culinary line is another everyday use. So Bradford is about utility. We're about things that we want you to use. So the culinary line, we started with a pairing and a
Okay.
chef. So small and large tasks. Well, we knew for a while we wanted to fill out this line. What do you fill it out with? Well, we decided a 6-inch utility.
Oh, that's cool.
As we studied the culinary line, everyone said you use the chef and the pairing the most. But I think that this 6-inch utility, I don't know. I think I'm going to use it more. It's just that mid-size knife that I can just see being so convenient. And so what we did was we still kept it the same thinness, ultra thin, ultra lightweight. It comes in AEBL, as well as, do I have one handy? Magna Cut High Hard. So stay right there.
Yep.
As this is a blade show special. So we only made a very small amount, but this is that heat treat that we wanted to take up to 63, 64 Rockwell. And we love Magna Cut in the kitchen.
For sure.
So this blade is going to be a goodie. With that said, now
And that's a Blade Show exclusive, just on that.
Blade Show exclusive.
All right,
Yeah.
guys.
So Magna Cut is available.
Perfect.
Magna Cut High Hardness is just here.
Dang.
So, which leads me to, you want Magna Cut High Hard? We've got lots. So it's over here. And if you take a big zoom, these are all Magna Cut High Hard.
Awesome.
We-
I love the fact that you got some with the finger grooves and some without,
Yes.
as well as everything else. Because I know a couple of years ago when you were talking to us about that, that was a big selling point, having that extra finger groove on there.
Yes.
And then come to find out, I didn't like it, so I actually bought one without it.
Yes.
It's everybody's got this little personal preference, but y'all provide that to everybody.
We love the customization, and honestly, it's easy for us to make our next design because when we're at shows, it is insightful. I'm watching people handle knives and it makes sense. Our next knife is always one that's logical and makes sense.
For sure.
So the cool thing is that we actually heard from you guys and you wanted the sheep's foot in high hard, which I love because the sheep's foot is an old blade design and shape, but we love that grind. We love that blade shape. And so there's more to come in Magna Cut High Hard. I'm gonna leak it, the Warrenclyffe. Does anyone want the warranty? The warranty is one that every couple years we launch it with a new steel.
Oh, really?
And so we're at that time where we need a new steel. And so here it comes. The warranty will be in Magna Cut High Hard, which is going to be amazing.
That's cool.
This is our trainer, fully heat treated, fully customizable with any scale color that you want. And this is the sheep's foot blade design, mainly because we didn't want to drop point something too pointed or stabby. We wanted to give kids the opportunity to say, hey, start using a tool.
Yeah.
And also as a parent, I want to observe, how are you choosing to use this? Are you responsible? Let's have the conversation with a fully functional blade with a dull edge. And so then what we say is, hey, this blade is not throwaway, which a lot of the trainers are. You grow out of it, it's not trash. This is, you send it back to us, we put an edge on it, and it's your blade.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. So this has been a fun one. This one is
For sure.
steakhouses.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And we go like this.
Don't mind me and y'all's crappy knives. We're gonna bring our own.
We make it clear. We don't want to insult
Steakhouses
them.
always do have the worst knives.
They have the worst knives,
worst knives.
and then you order the steak, and you're sawing it, and so we're like, we can't have this. So we actually come in, we put this on the table, and then rather than terrifying the waitress by being like, I'm pulling out all my knives, she's like, oh, what's that? And we say, oh, wow, thanks for asking. These are our knives. And we put them out like this, and everyone is intrigued. And normally they're like, we should have these in our restaurant. But anyways, but this is the setup, and I just love it. I think it's unique. When have you ever seen a leather roll for your steak knives?
And especially at that price point. You said that entire price point, that's a heck of a deal.
400. It's unbelievable. These are AEBL steak knives. You can make them you can choose them in the G10 or micarta, so you can go traditional steak knife or utilitarian. With a G10 that's, durable, outdoor, you can mix and match. So all of a sudden, these two could maybe be in the kitchen. We also at the show you can do 2 micartas, 2 G10s.
Huh.
So
that's cool.
It is.
And just one's $129.
Yes.
So when you buy a 4 pack,
Yeah.
you're saving.
Yeah, 30, 60, 90, 120,
Yeah.
150.
Good chunk of change.
Yeah.
And you get the leather roll on top.
Yeah. And
That's a sweet deal.
It's a sweet deal. So here we are, Blade Show 2025. You've kept us busy all year, and we are excited about these new products.
I gotta say, y'all definitely always come to Blade Show. I almost said SHOT Show. Y'all always come to Blade Show, guns loaded, always firing. I gotta say, this is really, really impressive. I hope y'all have a fantastic show. I appreciate all of your time. If someone is interested and wants to possibly pick something up or buy something, how can they reach you?
Well, certainly BradfordKnives.com, and then honestly, oftentimes it's me on the other end, but orders at Bradford.com, BradfordKnives.com. We love your emails. We take customer service really serious. And so if you send us an email with questions or customization, we will respond back.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a great show.
Thank you so much.
Gigantic.
Yeah, it would.
And see, that's the other thing. They didn't have holes.
That big, yeah. They were skinny.
That's all that I know today.
They're just
Yeah, how are you, man?
Would you say that the kitchen side are more people buying kitchen knives, y'all?
We're getting there. It's sort of a relatively new thing. We've only been doing about 2 years right
Yeah.
now. But the idea is that everybody uses kitchen knives every day. Why not have a quality kitchen knife?
Yeah.
So we do 2 levels. We do our Cookcraft collection, which are the 4 knives that you see here, and this is designed to be more of a easy travel combination.
Oh, and it
So
even
goes
comes
in the
with-
food juggling gear bag. It's got room for spices. There's a cutting board on the bag. All the 4 knives will tuck into the sleeves.
Oh, that is rad.
So everything you can carry inside the bag itself, but the sleeve will unsnap and you can set it in your kitchen drawer when you're not traveling.
How fantastic.
And then we do our more pro line series. We've partnered with a TV show called Wild Harvest, which is Les Stroud and Chef Paul Rogalski.
Cool.
So Les goes out and forges for all the ingredients, and then Chef Paul turns them into a gourmet meal.
That's awesome.
So Chef Paul has a 4-knife set and an oyster knife, and then Les has his Survivor Man machete, the Wild Harvest forging tool, and the field knife. They're all part of their collection.
That's all comes in that kit.
Well, the 4 knives will fit in this leather case.
Okay.
They don't
Gotcha. I was going to say, that is one perfect bundle of everything.
Yeah, we've got a turning knife, a boning knife, a chef's knife, and a slicing knife. They're all part of this.
Just awesome. And then you said oyster knife.
Yeah,
I love
so
it.
they did an episode where he ended up shucking about 150 oysters, and he called us right afterwards and said, I broke 5 of these cheap oyster knives that I tried to use. It's like, make me an indestructible oyster knife. And they were like, that's going to be a lot of money. He's like, I don't care, just make me. He started making them, and they're not cheap, but if you spend a lot of time shucking oysters, they are a great tool to have in
There
your
you go.
collection.
Heck yeah.
And then with all of his Chef Paul's knives, the whole knife is tapered from the spine all the way down to the tip. And then we put a secondary bevel, so they're all chisel crown.
Wow. A lot of TLC and love
lot of
goes in
time
there.
going into there to make those cut really nicely.
Well, thank
Chef
you.
Paul has us do what he calls a carrot test. So we had to slice carrots thin enough that you could read newsprint through them. with those knives.
No kidding. That's saying something.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you, of all the blades here that y'all have, what would be your personal favorite?
It kind of depends on what you're doing. 'Cause,
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of different subcategories of the knives.
Let's say hunting or maybe heavy EDC. Not big, but just
hunting or heavy EDC, I would say would be one of the northern hunters, either the small or large, depending on how you like to skin or your preferred size for everyday. They are great. They're our version of a Canadian belt knife, the leaf knife pattern. It's an AEBL steel, which is high carbon stainless. They're super robust. It's the same material they make razor blades out of, so they maintain an edge for an incredibly long amount of time, but it's still a high carbon knife, so you can sharpen it relatively easily and it will still strike a fire steel.
For sure.
So it's the same steel we use in all of our kitchen knives, so it's a great for everyday carry because you're going to cut your apples, you're going to cut your sandwich, but when you're skinning, you're still going to have a super sharp blade, and it's got a bit of an arc to the blade, so it will arc really well when you're cutting and do the rocking motion that works really well. So it's a great for a camp kitchen knife.
You literally thought of everything.
Yeah, and that one
multi-tool.
Yeah.
And what drew me over today was this one. I was asking about Stagger Antler, and when I picked it up, it's extremely light.
Yes.
On the kitchen side of your blades, do y'all do that on purpose, maybe?
We do, because you're going to spend a lot of time doing a quick, repetitive chop, and the lighter the weight, the faster you're going to be able to repeat that chop over and over again.
Well, I sincerely thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great show. I don't even know. It's day one, and I'm still backwards.
I'm new. Gotta get my name out there, man.
I respect it. I know much work it's
That's a lot, man. It really is.
You know you're on the Damascus too, right?
Yeah.
In a second, you can tell. That's forged too. I can cover the shoulders.
You got it. You got it.
It's a picture indigo. And you can buy a thick bill of it. Just be
I guess so. That's a big waste of material. But
Exactly.
I think that'd be more work than forging it.
Reminds me of Jason Knight.
That's where I learned.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a very. The profile is very much like this. Not to insult your work or anything, but actually I think it's compliment.
Everybody
Beautiful
borrows from everybody, you know?
You can only make a sharp piece of steel so many ways.
Yeah.
This one's lighter?
It is, yeah. It's a lot thinner of a blade.
Oh.
So that's purely like a kitchen knife style. This one I did more of like a camp kitchen knife. So you could use this for some of the heavier duty tasks. It does have a thicker spine. It's a little bit more robust.
I'm telling you what, the video does not do any of these justice. As far as the fit and feel in this in your hand, it's incredible. And this is like a utility camp chef knife. Mini chef or something.
Like a chuck wagon knife.
But chuck wagon knife. That's it. That is a great, but it is absolutely gorgeous, especially with these. Man. So you think this one's your favorite? That's cool. What booth are y'all at here? Blade Show 2020. 41B in the little room, guys. Go in, go upstairs, come on down, come on in, straight through the front set of doors, right here, Arsenal Edge. Man, and I love your hawks. They are some of the thickest hawks, I think. They taper down and narrow in. It's a really, really cool design. Man. Well, what's the best? Oh, so sorry. What's the best way for someone to contact you if they want to buy something?
Instagram. Arsenal Edge Manufacturing. I'm doing these poker chips this weekend. I'm giving these away. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm going to do some giveaways over the next couple months.
Oh, cool.
Only to people that have the poker chips. So you got to come here to get one.
Very cool. How much are the poker chips?
They're free.
They're free.
Yeah, I'm giving them.
Guys, come on down. Oh, you said that. You're giving them away, guys. Arsenal Edge Manufacturing. Thank y'all so very, very much. Appreciate y'all.
I usually do about 4 less than half an hour. And so I'm really pushing with my phone right now.
So, pulled up on the CRKT. Just got here. Rob actually caught me, which was kind of cool. That's new. I appreciate that, by the way. Thank you. But he told me, I said, what's new? And he talked about the redemption here. Go ahead and give us a little bit of a brief history, and then what else new you got?
Yeah, exactly. So you're all familiar, or should be familiar with Canadian's original redemption, which we launched at SHOT Show a couple years ago. Just a fantastic knife, designed kind of that old Western saloon feel to it. What we've come out with this year, launched brand new for Blade Show Atlanta, are these 3 new ones. So we have, again, the full-size one, but now in a blackout version. The same old redemption that we know and love, but blackout version now.
Very
so
cool. That looks really good.
yeah, it holds well. I mean, it's such a fun knife, but we know there's a big fan base where, hey, that's too much knife for me. So we went and ahead and did the compact version now. So as you can tell, like 3/4 the size, and yeah, just super smooth still. So all the same features, look, still with that lock bar. Again, all Magna Cut steel, U.S. made with Hogue, and then of course the original silver version, just like the original, just a little smaller now, so a little more accessible, great EDC, and yeah, fantastic knife. So
Absolutely. I'm gonna grab one of these just to check the weight. It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's literally extremely lightweight. It is so lightweight.
it
It's
just
shocking.
appears in your pocket. Definitely
Yeah.
has a weight to it. I have a custom one that I like to carry.
Sweet.
So we're doing our Aces and 8, which you can see the livery here for it, but
Yeah, that's awesome.
custom etched version. We're doing 5 of these each morning, so we sold through today pretty quickly. We'll have 5 more of the etched versions in only this kind of style available again tomorrow morning. So if you like them, you love them, come by tomorrow morning, get the etched version. Otherwise, pick these up on our website, here at the show, available either place. And yeah, thanks for stopping by the booth.
If you want one, you have to get it here right now.
Blade Show only. Here they are.
Yeah, they've already sold out. We had some in our actual store.
Oh yeah.
And then we had some online.
They're out.
And I think we're down to like 4 or 5 now. So
I'll have to take one of those.
you want one of those? All right.
Yes, please.
You actually get the last one in the box. We have 2 more display models. That's it.
Man, you're the man. I'm with you. Well, here we are at the Winkler booth. You have Mr. Winkler here, and he has a special blade just for Blade Show 2025. Would you mind telling us a little bit about it?
For the past 2 years, we've done a special piece that we only do for that year. This is the 2025. We'll be producing it only in 2025. And don't know how many we're going to do. It's kind of depends how they go. Each product line will be a limited edition with a special handle or handle decoration on them. We do, I think we did 50 of these. 50 is our initial release of the olive wood with the tribal pattern that actually does have in Roman numerals 2025. You pick out the X's and these, and it's all in there. So it's a special pattern created just for this. The design of this knife, we took some of the best features from some of our other knives that have been popular for us and created a hunting knife size. So it's a good, solid, working knife. Comes in all leather sheath by DiStefano gun hide. And we're just really excited about it. They've been very well received here at the Blade Show. When these sell out, we'll do another run or some other kind of handle or embellishment. See how that goes.
Well, congratulations. I hope you have a great show. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
We've already filmed it a little bit with. It's just wave though. Wow, dude.
Dude, everything about it just screams awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, but like,
So what model is this?
Lost Lake.
This is the Lost
This
Lake.
is from what Dan says is the king of kings of his Lost Lakes. Doesn't get better.
Winkler hand forged Lost Lake, ancient walrus ivory with patterned copper.
I know.
It's just so awesome. Now, did y'all buy this, or is this going to go?
It's going in the shop.
It's going in the shop. So, right here, Apache Rifle Works is where, if you want in just a few days, possibly a week, you might be able to own this. Apache Rifle Works. Where are y'all located again? Born, Texas.
East Texas, right next to Black Bradford Coffee, 101 South Main Street, Suite B.
Look at this sheet.
I mean, no, it's ridiculous.
I feel like I'm holding history. Someone's going to be happy. How's it going?
How are you?
Doing well. So I'm assuming you're Paul.
Yes.
But where are you from?
From New York.
From New York. Very cool. Tell us what you brought today.
So, I got a big 14-inch bladed mosaic Damascus dagger. I did mild steel, mirror polish, and hot blued. This is my first engraving I did. I overlaid 24 karat gold, so you could actually feel it sits on the surface of the steel.
You
And
don't
then I
mind?
did, yeah, of course, full spider web accents. I did 24 karat gold textured spacer. We got buffalo horn that was carved to look like a wolf spider in between petals, kind of resembling like a magnolia type of flower. The back as well.
Did you do the engraving on the bicycle?
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, everything.
How is that?
It was torture compared to wood. It doesn't polish as cleanly as wood, as easily.
So it's
So
just
it was a lot more slowly incremental steps going up to, I think I did 2,500 and then I buffed it.
That's
And
wild.
then the top I got another kind of flower carved.
Oh, yeah.
Some petals, and that was super tedious as well,
I bet.
to say.
How'd you
And-
come up with the idea for this? Because this is really unique.
It I wanted to do. I like a lot of floral patterns, and you can see like this dagger. I named Flora, but a ton of different flowers and leaves
Absolutely.
and things like that. And I wanted to do a flower, and in between the petals have like some type of insect.
Yeah.
So I found pictures of, I think it was a wolf spider, inside some like, it wasn't this flower, but inside some plant or something. I thought it looked really cool. And I was like, okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
theme.
You know it when you see it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I was like, now I need to figure out a way to make the rest of the piece work just for this one carving that I want to. So then,
Everything has to be around it.
exactly, yeah. So then the mosaic pattern, I tried to go for like maybe somewhat of a spider web kind of look.
Yeah. No, it's an incredible piece. It's very different than everything else here.
Yeah.
So that's solid. This is what caught my attention at first. Would you mind telling us a little bit about it?
This was my Mastersmith test dagger.
Awesome.
This is what got me my Mastersmith.
Excellent.
It's it was 300 twists. I think maybe like 400 layer twist Damascus. I did just a standard, pretty much random Damascus, but it's kind of like a straight grain Damascus that I hot glued as well. And African blackwood with twisted wire inlay.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody sees these and wants something made or to reach out to you and have some, what's the best way to get in contact with you?
Probably through my website.
Website.
It's, all DiStefano Knives.
There it is, guys. Beautiful, beautiful.
I'm on Instagram as well. and
Oh,
that's-
excellent.
That's kind of where I show what I'm working on.
Sure.
But
Sure,
that's
absolutely.
the best way to kind of get my ideas.
Awesome.
See
Guys,
what I'm making and then through the website.
there it is. Go check it out. Appreciate your time. Have a great
Of
show.
course, you too.
Well, we're here with Kevin Langley. Man. The lighting's not the best in here, so I'm just saying. This camera does not do some of these blades justice, guys. Of everything on the table, what would be your favorite blade?
Oh man,
Because none of them just pop out compared
I
to the
don't
other.
know,
They're
man.
all great looking blades.
They're
My
all,
goodness.
I hate to sell any of them because you got so much time in each one. It's kind of like their family member.
Yeah, absolutely. They are gorgeous.
Everybody likes this one.
Yeah.
Everybody likes this. People
giraffe?
like the way I that's way back from that blade.
Absolutely.
kind of an eye catcher, but
Super unique, yeah.
doing stuff that is normal, if you will.
Yeah.
Like your everyday knife,
Absolutely.
Kind of an eye catcher,
Absolutely.
But,
Well, they're very unique, and they truly are eye catchers.
This is our 25th year of building, so
Oh, congratulations.
thank
That's
you
a
very
that's a
much.
big deal, man.
Well, the Damascus blade itself, I mean, I buy it in a piece of flat.
Okay.
I mean, I get it from like Tyree
Gotcha.
or Bill Poor, somebody like that, and then I cut it out, shape it for it,
Yeah.
stuff like that. They do the hard work up in the beginning. That's a flower pattern, and but all of my knives, they all get some kind of file work, stippling. This one's got stippling on the inside as well too, and the file work. This is the flower pattern. This is from Mike Tyree. But they all get it. This one here did file work on the back of that.
These are gorgeous.
Thank you very much. And this is mammoth, and then I've put the cross in there as a shield. I actually built this knife for myself, and
Good for you.
of course I don't ever sell them.
Yeah,
You know, I mean,
still, they are gorgeous. Well, if anybody did see something or they wanted to get back in contact with you, what's the best way that they can do that?
Usually Facebook, Kevin Langley or Kevin Langley Custom Handmade Knives.
Excellent.
On Facebook, TikTok, and that is really the best. We are very blessed that we have a bunch of orders, so I don't need a web page right now.
No problem.
Hopefully I never do, but it's great. It's just me and my wife, and I spend hours in the shop and enjoy what I do.
Perfect. Well, I hope you'll have a great show. Thank you very much. Here we are, guys, over at Broken Anvil.
How you doing, brother?
Massive table. How are you? We're doing great. What's new with y'all?
Not a whole lot. Got a good night's sleep.
Good. Glad someone did.
Yesterday was a good day. We got some awesome belt buckles left, and then a few kitchen pieces left,
Wow.
and some carry stuff.
Yeah. That's
Isn't that pretty?
yeah. You got hit pretty hard yesterday, huh?
Yeah, it was a good day.
Good day. Excellent. Can you tell me about the set?
So I love these. It's 80 CRV blades with plug welded bronze rods. So heat the bronze up while this billet's in the forge, and when it comes out of the forge, you stick the rod through, take it to the power hammer, and hit it one time, and it friction welds that bronze into place.
That is so cool. When you're thinking of doing stuff like that, is it just like a random thought, or have you seen it somewhere else? Or
No, the reason I wanted to do it is because I had never seen it before. I thought, hey, it'd be really cool to see something that's not clad bronze, not clad copper. How do I do this? I don't know how to do this, but I know people that do it with armor. Take the idea from armor and bring it into real life.
yeah, that stands out so much, and I didn't realize this even has. Golly.
So that one at a light polish and then darken this blade. Same idea as that one, just darkening it.
For sure. So unique.
I love it. I really do.
Really awesome. So what do you call that?
So to me, it's just a celestial weld.
Celestial weld.
You go on the planets, going larger to smaller.
That's awesome. He's got some of the best chef knives, guys, truly. And then the big cleaver. Oh. That's so well balanced.
Not a heavy blade. All your weight sits just in front of the hand, right here.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to worry about you're being dragged down by the cleaver. You can control it all right here. It's got the right weight. It's a nice thick blade, but the weight's comfortable and it's manageable because it's right here.
Your chef knives have a lot of engineering factors into them that you've already thought through. And then The push daggers?
I love the tactile savages, man. I don't want something that's uncomfortable and I can't make a closed fist. I can still close my hand around it.
Nice.
So you take it and you twist that area so that it doesn't rub and grind into your fingers. You don't have to worry about corners hitting. It's still comfortable. Well, you got them bear paws. Put it between your middle finger and your index finger.
Yes. I was worried that I wouldn't have fit field control.
No,
yeah, that's why I was going
because I keep that right here. You can still close your fingers all the way to your fist, and it's comfortable. It shuts, and you're completely controlled. There's no rotation in it now.
That's awesome.
Take that idea from a Derringer pistol.
Oh, heck yeah.
Because the Derringer pistol, it's a smaller handle right here, but you can control it with 2 fingers.
Absolutely.
So, it's the same idea.
And I really like that size. It's extremely comfortable.
It's something that doesn't look like it should be comfortable because it's an odd shape.
Yeah.
But when you can control here and you've got your pull in here and it closes in right, that locks. And it's just right.
That's awesome.
And then you take it into that pocket sheath.
And then the thing that I love are the ringed skinners. But they're scalpels. That's what I call the ring skinners. But they are amazing for unzipping deer, pigs, everything small as a
I
rabbit.
just like having control with a knife.
Yeah.
And
It's
too
not
many
big.
ring knives, your finger is back here.
Yeah.
When my finger is in line with the others, that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Too many knives, people don't think about like how your hand actually closes. Being able to pull those 2 fingers in like they're naturally behind this finger. And it still sits in exactly where it should.
Yeah.
Being able to just grip up and pinch. Being able to take care of every small detail like you want to take something against belly meat. Everything sits where it should.
What's the blade length on those? Is it
All of these are just at 2-inch blades.
just that 2 inch?
I don't want too long of a blade because if you get past a certain point, your finger can't control it.
Sure.
I can ride that whole thing. I've still got full control with my hand everywhere. No matter how I hold it, my finger is right there, making sure I'm not punching through something.
Absolutely.
Let's say I'm just opening bags, undoing tape on something. I know where my finger lives. I'm not punching through a box. If you're not going to use a knife for hunting, you're not going to use it for like fighting. In reality, most of the time you're going to be opening things. You're going to be cutting stuff off. You're going to be taking care of rope, string. You want control. You don't want to be guiding through with a knife this long. You've only got so much hand. Our
Absolutely.
hands aren't massive.
No.
Human beings, like I have smaller hands, but adults
Sure.
have real hands. You can control that easily. You're always in control with something that size.
If somebody sees something today that they want to take a closer look at, what website or Instagram should they go check?
Go over to brokenanvilknifeworks.com, or if you go on Instagram, and I haven't gotten in trouble recently, Broken Anvil Knife Works.
He's got a great Instagram. Does a lot of great posts, especially when you're on the way to work. Those get me sometimes through the day.
No, those are my angry
I love them. I love them. Well, I hope you have a great show.
I appreciate it, man.
Have a great day, man. Howdy, howdy.
90% of the knives that I make is those 2 steels.
Howdy, howdy. How are you? Well, Lloyd Custom Knives. Can you tell me about your best hunter here?
So that was my dad, Charlie Lloyd. It is a Gomai with stainless, 10,000 thick nickel, and 1080 core.
Excellent. You mind if I pick it up?
Go ahead. Hot blue guard and ironwood handle.
This is extremely lightweight. That's awesome. Thank you. And I really like the design of the profile on it. Well, what else is here on the table? I see a couple of folders.
Horse heads, ivory, mosaic, a little bit of everything.
Folders, fixed blades, some utility. Man, that's awesome. Well, if somebody was looking to pick something up or want to have something made, where can they find you?
Lloyd Custom Knives on Facebook.
And guys, if you're looking for something really, really unique and interesting pieces, some beautiful, beautiful knives, check them out, guys. Howdy, howdy.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, doing great. How are y'all?
Very good.
You've got a wide variety of multiple size fixed blades. Of everything on the table, what would be your favorite? Or
I don't know. I kind of like the ivory. Or the dagger.
The dagger? Oh, well, heck yeah. What's not to like about that? That's incredible.
Thank you.
And what did you say? What model was this?
That's just a straight skinner.
Straight skinner. Very cool.
Thank you.
What's the handle material?
It's ivory.
Ivory?
CPM 154 stainless.
Mind if I pick it up?
Sure.
It's extremely lightweight. I thought it was going to be a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
But it feels great. Like it really, really does.
Okay. Thank you.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Where y'all out of?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Very cool. And if anybody was looking for you, what would be the easiest way to get in touch with you?
Facebook.
Right there, guys. Give old Tom a check out. Look at everything that he has to offer. Do you take custom orders?
Dude.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, thank you. Hope you had a great show.
Thank you.
How off your phone? It didn't touch phone.
Upstairs, yeah. Maybe I'll just get
Origin Metalworks. Howdy.
If you have any questions about anything, feel free to holler at me.
Excellent. Well, where are you out of?
Oregon.
Oregon.
Salem, Oregon.
Very cool. I mean, you've got different sized blades, knives, daggers, I mean, everything. What would be your favorite to make?
Although I don't have any here, swords are my passion.
Swords. Okay, cool. I guess of everything then on the table, what would be your favorite piece?
Chef knives. This one is the most recent one that I finished, and this is the saya for it.
Oh, now that's pretty interesting.
It's a explosion pattern Damascus 1084 15 and 20 museum fit Corby bolts and Buckeye pearl.
Very cool. I absolutely love that.
Thank you. Then that one is my touch mark on the other side.
That's cool. So why do you like making chef blades the most? Because they get used, or?
Yeah. So one of my biggest pet peeves is I had a customer who bought a knife from me maybe 5-6 years ago. I ran into him recently and I asked, "Oh yeah, how's the skinning knife? How's it doing?" It's like, "It's beautiful. I love it. It's in my safe." And I'm like, "Man, come on! Gotta get it out in the field."
I want to get it used. Well, you got small skinners, some EDC stuff. What I consider EDC. Good weight, good size, feel, shapes. I mean, so much. If somebody were looking to get in contact with you and have something made, where would they find you?
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, the whole nine. I'm Food Forge Blacksmithing.
Very cool. That's perfect. That's very, very cool. And some really interesting, just beautiful pieces.
So these ones are actually made by over here, Josh Navarro.
Awesome. So, well, can you tell us a little bit about you, where you're from?
Yeah, so I'm in Salem, Oregon, just like Tristan.
Very cool.
And I've been making knives for about 16 years now. And I'm also the executive director for IACT. IACT is a non-profit organization where we provide free classes to veteran former responders with PTSD.
Oh, cool.
So that is where my shift is going more into.
In knife making.
In knife making.
So that's
we
really
teach
cool.
them how to make knives and everything, and that's therapy.
Yeah.
But also, we're going to start implementing a mentorship program. So we're going to start bringing kids to be mentored by vets.
That's cool.
So we partnered up with the school district. So the school district is going to start sending kids to be mentored by vets at the ship.
Oh, that's cool.
Because we need to get the kids learning how to use their hands.
Sure.
Plus, many of these kids don't have the father figure. Well, our vets have everything. They have the structure, discipline, and most of them they're males.
Absolutely.
So we give them the father figure.
Yeah.
So this is kind of what we're pushing to show the kids and everything.
That's very cool.
Knife making, I mainly do in custom work. I'm focusing a lot on the leather.
Oh, you do your own leather work?
Yeah, I do my own leather work.
That's cool.
This one, for example.
Oh yeah, the horse, the stallion. Interesting.
So
So from what you got on the table, what would be your favorite piece that you brought with you today?
Oh man, it's kind of hard to tell because every single one of them gave you a challenge.
Yeah.
It provides a challenge.
Exactly.
But I will say probably this guy.
It's such a beast. I mean, I couldn't help but keep looking over at it. Did you do your own engraving on it?
No,
Okay.
so the work on the handle was done by another friend of mine. I don't have the level of skill to do this. It's just, he's amazing. And the handle is sambar, so it's not just antler. So sambar is just antler from an animal from Africa, is my understanding. and they use it a lot because it's more dense than our, local, antler. And then it has Amboina burl and then leather. The leather came from a very old saddle that I harvest the leather from. The guard is a railroad spike.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and then, there's the Damascus.
I think it's really, really awesome.
Yeah, thank you. And the leather.
Ah. So big.
To keep with the theme of the eagle.
That is fantastic.
So,
it's just awesome.
So I would say probably this is my favorite build.
Awesome.
This one right here, because sort of kind of what I did, all the little elements on it.
Very cool. Well, if somebody sees this and they would like a custom piece made from you, how can they get in contact with you?
So they can definitely find me on Facebook. Facebook is where I do most of my contact, or my website, which is www.navarreteknives.com, or in Facebook I go with the same Navarrete Knives.
Very cool.
So yes.
Excellent. Well, I hope you have a great show. Thank you very much.